It's been nearly a month since Texas governor lifted the mask mandate, and COVID cases continue to fall. Gee, how about that, folks? How about that? You know, people like Governor Newsom out in California and Joe Biden were praying that Texas would experience a spike after Governor Abbott lifted the mask mandate. You know that they were praying for this. Because then they'd be able to come out here and say, I told you so, we need to wear masks for the next 10 years. But that's not what's happening, is it? Daily Wire. Nearly a month after Governor Greg Abbott announced he was lifting the state's mask mandate, new daily cases in the Lone Star State continue on a downward trend, once again beating expert, quote-unquote, predictions of dire consequences. Yeah, those experts. They always get it right, don't they, folks? Those experts out there. You know, I am always very, very cautious and skeptical of anyone that, you know, calls himself, oh, I'm an expert. Experts say this. Experts say that. Whenever I see that in an article or I hear it in the news, I immediately am turned off. Because the experts, quote unquote, have gotten it wrong so many damn times before. Like right now. When Abbott announced the end to the mask mandate, Texas's 7-day average for new cases was at 7,259. For a 7-day period of time, the average for new cases was 7,259. That was at the beginning of the end to the mask mandate, about a month ago. Now, it's roughly half that. So the number's been cut in half. That means that now, over a 7-day period, they're not having nearly as many new cases in Texas as they were before they lifted the mask mandate. How could this be, folks? How could this be? You lift the mask mandate, and instead of cases spiking, they drop. They're cut in half. What a concept, huh? What a concept. Now, you know, you'll never hear this in the mainstream media. You'll never hear this story covered by CNN or MSNBC or CBS or any of them. You'll never hear it because it doesn't fit their agenda. It doesn't fit their agenda. But it's what's going on. Amazing, isn't it? Writer Drew Holden pointed out the statistics on Twitter, noting that, quote, when you look at mainstream media coverage about how Texas's decision was going to be a disaster, for some reason nearly all the stories are from the first week of March. And there haven't been really any since mid-March before the predictions came due. And yeah, you know what? I'd like to call out people like Joe Biden for a minute, who I believe called this, what was it, Neanderthal thinking? When Abbott decided to lift the mask mandate? Oh, it's just Neanderthal thinking. Yeah. Then he goes on to trip up the stairs 3 times like an idiot. Neanderthal thinking. Yeah? Look what's happening, you dope. Look what's happening. I'd also like to call out Governor Newsom, that radical socialist from California, who also called out Abbott's decision. He used the phrase, oh, it's absolutely reckless, completely reckless. You owe Abbott an apology too, you jerk. Absolutely reckless my ass. What do you think of this? You gonna pay any attention to it? Probably not. Probably not. That's right, because you're too busy over in California trying to avoid a recall. Right? By all those white nationalists, right-wing extremists. Gavin Newsom, that joke. And just the media in general. All piling on Greg Abbott for this, oh my God, I can't believe he's doing this, lifting the mask mandate. Does he want people to die? Are any of these people going to offer an apology? No, they're not. You know why? Because they're frauds. And let me say something else. I find it hysterical, in a sad sort of way, how liberals aren't celebrating this. They're not celebrating this, are they? This should be something that is good news, right? Good news. We have an example of a state who lifted the mask mandate and actually saw new cases go down.